Hey Trek Gang, what's going on in this week's episode of the Boeville in Newtown? Well, it's right over here. Stand by and we'll get into what's happening this week. Well, hello Trek Gang. It happens to be Leap Day. It happens to be February 29th of 2024. This happens to be, I did it again. I believe this is episode 7. We're going to leave it at that. Obviously, I've been doing some work on the wall again. And, well, let's just get right into it, eh? Oh, I'm sorry. a little bored, I guess. Let's take that off of there, shall we? I think this turned out absolutely awesome. At least on the table. I haven't actually put it up over at the spot where it's going to sit. So what do you say we actually go and do that? Why don't we go put this thing on the layout and see what we've got? Well, to be honest, I don't know if you all are ready for this. I really don't. I really don't know if you all, okay. What a difference that makes. The only thing I have to figure out now is how I'm actually going to hold it there. The reason being is there isn't a whole lot of room behind it. That's one issue, and of course, because of the fact that it's foam core, and I did just find something else out, and that is the fact that even though I had the board on top of it helping to hold it flat, it's not very flat. I think I have to actually reverse lay it down with the face of it facing the table, and then put the board on the back side of it. But I'm happy with that. I mean, that is absolutely what the doctor ordered, I think. So with that, now I'm going to be on to the next project, and I'm not going to discuss that yet because it's going to take a little bit more work. But yeah, I will take that. I think that this will definitely work. Okay, and now for something that I've been talking about doing for a while that I haven't done. You're going to have to pardon my glasses if they start shining off. I said I was going to go through my new subscribers, and I haven't done that in a while, so that's what we're going to do. Now, you're going to have to pardon the camera, like I said, because I'm not going to be looking at it very much, but we're going to talk about who all has subbed within the past year, because I don't know where I left off. So we're going to start in January and work our way back. So in January we picked up, or the Boeville Newtown picked up Kevin Beverly. On the 17th of January, and my computer is stuck, we picked up Chattanooga Southern. On the 6th of January, I picked up Jim Francis. On the 14th of December, we picked up Gary Brown. Some of these folks don't have content on their channel per se, but that's okay. On November 26th, I picked up McCoy 79 Productions. On November 26th as well, we picked up GRE 2057. Let's see who else we got here. On November the 7th, K&W Railroader. I am going to link these channels that I'm calling out in the description. Go ahead and, like I said, I'm giving shout outs here, folks. So, October 20th, Anthony in Middleport Junction. On the 3rd of August, it was Giovanni 1285. July 25th, it was John Nippenberg. On July 23rd, we picked up Dwayne Superior Junction Railway. July 5th, it was Fiesta 67's Workshop. On July 1st, Black Roots. On June 20th, it was A-Train 1385. I have to go back and take a look at that one. On June 12th, it was Two Rail Fans. If you haven't caught them, that's a father-son duo, and they've done some neat work. I think they've actually called me out at least once too, so it's always nice to be shared amongst the community. May 29th, it was Liberty Rail Fan. On May 1st, Thomas Moore's Trains. On May 1st, Allen's Train World. And also Frank Neer. This was back on May 1st of 2023. On April 22nd, we had Garrett Layout. On April the 9th of last year, it was Rayron VR. On the 7th of April, we had Roblox Rail Engine Game 75 Locomotive Union Pacific 41. Long names. March 31st of last year, we had New Lynn Railway. Let's see, and then going a little bit deeper here, we've got March 22nd, Shawn Pacific Railroad. On March 13th, it was Brandon Trainer. And last but not least, on March the 3rd, was Trackside Thomas. Trains of the Nevcow. So that's everybody that subscribed to me in the last year. Like I said, I know that there's been a few others. Now, mind you, these are the folks that have publicly subscribed. I do know that YouTube does not tell me those that have done it in private. If you have, that's all well and good. I completely understand. Some folks want to keep their privacy, and that's fine. I have no issues with that. But like I said, here it is, trying to keep things moving forward. Now, one other thing I wanted to bring up, and I'm going to swing back here a little bit. I was watching Jimmy over the DIY and Digital. I finally got a chance to watch his video that he put up this morning, because it's now like 7 o'clock at night. And there was a few folks in there that were asking questions. Actually, it was a Q&A episode, and that was probably the longest video I think I've seen him put up in a while. It was almost a half an hour long, but there was a lot of good questions in there. And one of them, which was rather interesting, and I'm sure that Jimmy will still do it, and that's great if he does. But there was somebody that was talking about locomotive maintenance and how often to do it and what you should do and shouldn't do and things of that nature. And I did leave a comment letting them know that yes, there's a bunch of us out here that have done videos on locomotive maintenance. I've done a few of them. I know SMT Mainline obviously has done them. Ron over at Classic Model Trains has done them. Although between SMT and Ron, they basically are doing a lot of rebuild work and not so much maintenance work. It is one of the things that I do need to go back and do yet again. As Jimmy so nicely put it, you know, some of us have larger layouts and we have to do maintenance a little bit more often than others. Although, you know, while I'm on the subject, I still think probably about every 6 months or so, it's not a bad idea to take the motive power off your railroad, take it to your workbench, just give it a once over real quick and then put it back in service. Obviously, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've got, I think, 1 or 2 locomotives right now that are on the repair shelf because they were not running correctly at all. So I've got some work to do back there on that. So I'm actually looking forward to the next, what's possibly coming up for the railroad, because I'm finally, I think I'm at the point where I can actually start doing something besides building walls and building dams and building bridges. I think we're actually going to start to see the railroad kind of take a different turn here. So you all know the deal. Wait for the high ball. Green tracks ahead. Be safe. God bless. We will catch y'all next time. See ya.